Welcome, friends, to the Girl Mom Podcast. This is Kari, your host. Today's show is about our modern-day trend of girls chasing boys. One complaint we often hear from girls today is that boys are lazy daters. Many boys don't initiate dates or put much effort into making dates, but the fact is they don't have to. They live in an age where girls are willing to do all the work, make all the plans, and even sometimes ask the boys out or take the lead in the name of empowerment. I believe this hurts girls because how a relationship starts sets the tone for that relationship. So when it starts in role reversal, with a girl catching her heart's desire by chasing him, she'll have to continue taking the lead. It's very unlikely that this boyfriend will pursue her or that his feelings toward her will ever be more than lukewarm. Too many girls and women today think that a dating relationship is what will finally make them happy. And what I want to tell them is that the way to attract a really awesome guy is to create a great life for yourself before anyone enters the picture. Get yourself in a healthy place and create a life full of purpose, friendship, and passion that makes the right guy look at you and think, wow, she is incredible. I want to get to know her and be part of her world. Whether you're a parent or a teenage girl listening to this episode, I hope it offers some things to think about and talk about. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show. There are certain things in life worth waiting for, and a really awesome guy is one of them. Unfortunately, our world has devalued the art of waiting. We want our heart's desire now. And for teenage girls who are eager to fall in love, that eagerness can get the best of them. They may chase the boys they like instead of waiting for the right boys to chase them, and then wonder why their relationships are empty, short, and shallow. If you have a daughter, it may frustrate you to see the new breed of aggressive females being cultivated and encouraged by our society. They are bold and forward in interacting with the opposite sex. They text boys constantly and seek attention in all the wrong ways. The world tells girls that it's empowering to take charge and make advances, but I believe it hurts them. It can lead girls to lower their standards and behave in ways that ultimately make them look bad and feel bad about themselves. In addition, chasing boys often makes boys run the other way. As many boy moms can attest, their sons lose interest when a girl's too pushy or constantly checking in. They don't like it, and they usually aren't sure what to do with all the excessive attention. If you hope for your daughter to buck the trend of girls chasing boys, here are 5 talking points to start the conversation. Number 1, you are made to chase your dreams, not boys. You are so talented, and you were made for a purpose. You are a smart, energetic, strong girl, and God has equipped you with gifts to help change the world. Rather than make a boy the center of your universe, keep God at the center. Listen to his call and pursue the passions he puts in your heart. The right boy will show up at the right time because God will make sure of that. You don't need a boyfriend to make your life great. You build a great life for yourself by cultivating strong relationships with your family and friends, and also by developing your potential and living out your God-given purpose. When you find fulfillment before a boy ever enters the picture, you become the kind of girl that lives with such joy and peace that the right guys inevitably take notice. It makes the right guys stop and think, wow, she is really cool. I want to know her better and have more of what she has. Number 2, the way a relationship begins sets the tone for that relationship. So if you start in role reversal, catching your heart's desire by chasing him, expect to continue taking the lead. A boyfriend who had to be hunted down is very unlikely to court you, plan special dates, or initiate contact. Rather than being smitten, he'll probably be passive and lukewarm in his feelings toward you. Girls often complain about boys being lazy daters, but in this day and age, they can be lazy. Why ask girls out when girls will ask them out? Why make dinner reservations when your girlfriend agrees to meet up with friends and count that as a date? If you want a boy to court you, let him work a little bit. Set reasonable standards that require some effort. If he wants a date, have him pick you up and meet your parents. If he waits until Friday afternoon to ask you out for Friday night, keep your plans with your friends and suggest that he plan ahead next time. Now, am I saying it's wrong to speak or interact with boys? Of course not. I think it is fine to initiate conversation, smile, make eye contact, and express enough interest to let a boy know that you're interested once you're of dating age. If he calls you first, call him back. If he texts you, text him back. But don't be desperate or make the common mistake of building your life around a boy. Besides hurting your relationship, this will also hold you back from achieving your own goals and pursuing your interests. A guy worth having will rise to the challenge. He'll quickly figure out what he needs to do to improve his chances with you and find ways to spend time together. Number 3, chasing boys might capture their attention, but it won't capture their heart. God created you to guard your heart, not freely give it away to every boy who comes and goes. Chasing boys might make them notice you, but it won't make them love you. It might lead to dates, but it probably won't lead to healthy long-term relationships. God wired boys to be the pursuer, not the pursued. He wants them to take the lead because that cultivates them into young men, and it prepares them for their future role as husbands, providers, and leaders of the home. You aren't doing boys a favor by taking the risk of rejection off them. If anything, you're depriving them of an experience that helps them grow up and mature. There is something attractive and desirable to a boy about a girl who is humble and confident, yet not overly aggressive. That is the kind of girl the good guys, the protectors, not the predators, are the most likely to be interested in. Number 4, the best way to approach boys is as potential friends, not potential boyfriends. My goal with my daughters is to teach them how to be good friends with boys, because if they master the art of friendship with the opposite sex, I believe the right romances will follow. In dating and marriage, friendship is essential. It's the glue that holds a couple together when times get hard or when the fireworks fade. When chasing boys, girls often skip over the friendship part and plunge straight into the passion part. But passion without friendship doesn't last. Passion without friendship makes a girl and a guy easy to replace once the excitement dies down. Seeing boys as prizes to be won rather than friends to be made makes you feel the need to impress them. And the harder you try to impress someone, the less you are yourself. This makes you come across as fake, and as my husband tells our daughters, who wants to date an imposter? What boy will be interested in dating a girl who isn't comfortable being herself? The better approach is to focus on friendship first, even when you have a crush. Let boys see the real you. Friendship offers a safe way to get to know each other, and if a chemistry does exist, the romance can evolve naturally from there. And number 5, the right guy won't need to be chased. Give it time and he'll come after you. Right now, God is working on you and your peers. He's orchestrating big changes from one birthday to the next, giving you bigger bodies, bigger emotions, and bigger thoughts to grow into. The teenage years bring major transformation, and if you compare a 13-year-old with an 18-year-old, you'll notice how much significant change can happen in a relatively short time. The boy who you will eventually date or marry may not be ready for you yet. You may not be ready for him yet. Only time and maturity can bring you both to a place where you're ready to give your heart fully and jump into a serious relationship. So in the meantime, have fun. Develop strong friendships with boys who make you laugh and feel good about yourself. Surround yourself with people who bring out your best and bring out the best in others. Most importantly, grow your relationship with God. Get to know Him so well that when the right guy comes along, you'll recognize God's voice telling you that this is the guy worth waiting for. As for us parents, let's recognize the trends of today's dating scene and understand how hard it may be for girls to wait for boys when it seems like all the girls getting dates chose a different route. Our daughters are better than the lifestyle that this world pushes on them. They shouldn't have to compromise their values or who they really are to win a boy over. And what every girl must believe is that she is worth the wait. She is a great catch. She has a lot to offer to anyone who's smart enough to notice. In matters of the heart, patience pays off. My prayer for my daughters and yours is that they learn to love themselves and love their lives regardless of what their love lives bring them. The guys worth knowing will show up at the right time. And until that day comes, there's plenty of fun to be had, dreams to be chased, and friendships to be made. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in today. I am really grateful to have you here. And if you enjoyed the show, please follow the Girl Mom Podcast on iTunes or wherever you listen and leave a ratings or review so others can find these messages too. Also, please remember to pre-order my new book for moms, written for girl moms and for boy moms, that releases April 5th. The book is called More Than a Mom, How Prioritizing Your Wellness Helps You and Your Family Thrive. And this book is all about taking care of your inner wellness and letting your children witness your journey to become the best version of you. You can find the link to this book and my other books in the show notes. Thanks again for your support, and have a great day.